Films, including Cheaper by the Dozen, 1 and 2, and A Cinderella Story. Later this summer, you can see her in Material Girls. Please welcome Hilary Duff. You look lovely.
Thank you. My feet don't touch the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I come here, my feet don't touch the ground.
We've got to do something about this chair. Everyone complains about this chair. We went to, like, Crate and Barrel and bought the best one we could. We got to get a new one. But you look beautiful.
Not everyone is as tall as you, Conan.
I know. It's my own fault. I just like to see people's feet dangle.
Okay.
I'm a perv. But thanks for being here.
Sure, thank you for having me.
And congratulations. I mean, think about it today. You've had so much success. I was mentioning you've sort of conquered these different areas of the show business world, and you're so young. You're 18 years old.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I like that. You're 18 years old, you know. How old were you when you started in this business? You started very young.
I did. I was about, like, it was probably 10 years ago.
Right.
So, I mean,
8 years old. Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I started doing, like, commercials in Texas, and then we moved to California and kind of went back and forth. And
right.
It's actually a funny story because this business is so... I mean, it's so adult, you know, and I booked this movie that was a straight-to-video movie, and they were using all these words, and I was, like, learning all this stuff that I was so unfamiliar with. And
yeah, you were so young, yeah.
Right. And so the director was using words like, Hilary, hug the couch, or Hilary, like, when you walk through the room, banana. And I'm like, what does that stuff mean?
I don't know what that means, and I'm 43.
Well, thank you. So I'm like...
I've been in this business a long time, and I don't know what that means.
So I'm, like, running through this room, and I go, and he's like, Hilary, hug the couch. And
Which means what? Just like, yeah, just...
Get closer to it.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to go and hug it like I really love it. I totally... And everyone was like, what is she doing?
See, that's something I would do now, yeah. Well, whatever you're doing is working. You have a huge following. I mean, wherever you go, this young people show up. Today, at the show, when people found out that you were going to be on our program, all these fans showed up. Actually, we have videotape of them out in the hallway, I think. And they're just, they're going crazy for you.
I hope I get to meet her. Let the rain fall down. Let the rain fall down and wake my dreams.
Joel Goddard, our announcer. Joel is so excited. He's in the announce booth right now. Joel, I think you're here somewhere. Joel is so excited.
Hi, Hilary. I love you.
Yeah.
Thank
Very nice.
you.
Yeah. A lot of Korean War veterans are behind you.
Conan, there's some pretty scary people working backstage.
Yeah, we're a freak show. Didn't your people tell you that?
No one gave me that warning.
You know, it's what you're in this world of show business where so much is written about you in the tabloids. I have avoided that successfully. We don't know how. Oh, right, I'm uninteresting. But they write about you constantly, and they write a lot of crazy things about you. What's some of the more insane things you've read about yourself in the tabloids lately?
Oh, my gosh. You know what's... It's really unavoidable. They're just going to make stuff up when you don't give them anything to write about.
Right.
But I read that, you know, my sister and I live together, and I read that recently we burnt down half of our house from the toaster. How anybody does that is beyond me.
Right.
But,
why not the whole house? Why half the house?
Yeah. It was very odd. But
so they could just write that, and nothing like that happened at all. There was no...
No. I mean, I read that... Actually, we were doing this rain shot in one of my movies, and they were using glycerin because it shows up on the camera better. And one of the drops got in my eye, and it made, like, all my makeup... It made my eye water, and all my makeup came down. And we just had to go and fix it, you know? So we had to go into the trailer and fix my makeup. And it wasn't like I was like, freaking out or anything. And they were like... The next week I read in some of the, like a tabloid magazine that I refused to come out of the trailer unless they brought me a plasma big screen.
Really? See, that would...
like... I wish I could get that creative.
Yeah. But, I mean, but also, in a weird way, it makes me think, wow, she's got a lot of power if she can do that, you know? Like, demand a plasma. So I've tried that. I'm throwing a fit here on this show every day. I'm like, I will not come out of my dressing room unless you get me a 1968 Volkswagen Beetle. And they don't, and I stay in there, and no one notices. You have performed, is this right? You've performed twice for President Bush. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it must be very nerve-wracking performing for the president, is it?
Yeah, I think I was nervous. I mean, there's so many people around that are important people and that are really, I mean, they work at the White House or they,
Right,
you know,
sure.
have important jobs, and I'm like scared. I hope, you know, and I don't want to say anything wrong.
Right.
And it's a little nerve-wracking.
When you're singing and the president's out there, can you see what he's doing? Is he rocking out? I mean, is he...
Can you imagine? No, actually, the first time was at a ceremony that went on and was with a lot of young adults.
Right.
And so they were like having a good time and being able to like stand up and act like they were at a concert. But he wasn't. He just came on the stage later. And then I also performed at the Ford Theater, which was amazing because it has so much history. And he was just sitting there with everybody else.
Yeah.
He wasn't like, yeah.
No, it's so funny because I have no idea what I've never seen footage of him at a rock concert or a pop show, so I have no idea of what he would be doing. But I don't know if you feel like, but then you get to talk to him afterwards, right?
Yeah, he came on and he was like, you know, you did such a great job, and he wasn't
cool.
like, I own all your CDs. That's
No,
the tone I'm trying to
that was Joel Goddard. Yeah, he was there for that. Yeah, he was the secret. The Secret Service threw him out of that show. Material Girls. Material Girls is opening in August. Is that right?
Yeah, I did that with my sister Haley.
Oh, great.
And so it's going to come out in August, and it's really funny. It's like something different that we've never done before, and we got to spend a lot of time together, which was cool.
And you guys get along. It's you know, I mean, I get along with my brothers and sisters, but I don't know what it would be like if I worked with them. I don't know.
We live together, and we're like, she's my best friend. We have all the same friends, and she's actually in New York right now doing Hairspray on Broadway. So I'm going to be spending a lot of time here with her.
Oh, good for her.
She's
all right.
cool.
Well, Material Girls opens in August, as I mentioned, and Hilary, thanks so much for being here. Yeah,
Thank
continued
you.
success to you. Hilary Duff, Neil Patrick Harris coming up to take a break. We'll be right back.